Maybe it's the only way to cut through. I won't lose myself for anybody. I'm not sorry. Yeah. Though it hurts, I only wish you blessings. When intuition talks, you gotta listen. I won't lose myself for anybody. I'm not sorry. Yeah. 'Cause you build me up to break me down. Never respect the love you found. And I had a voice inside the back of my mind. I always knew it deep down. You don't deserve me, babe, I won't lie. Got no more tears to cry. Oh, no looking back this time. 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 Running from the truth was getting reckless. In your arms I never felt protected. Oh. 'Cause you don't deserve me, babe, I won't lie. Got no more tears to cry. Oh. No looking back this time. 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 No looking back this time.
Oh boy, oh boy. Hope you're all well. Hope you are all well. Hope you are all well. You got myself, K-Mac, live from the Library of Anfield. Live from the Library of Anfield. The way we're going this season, and if we keep this Arnie character, that's what the stand's going to look like next season. Because no one's going to be coming to Anfield to watch us play because we are shit. Nobody's going to come and watch us play because we are shit. We are shit. So I've got loads and loads of stuff to talk about tonight. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was I was literally checking up on some of the latest rumours that one of my boys has been feeding back to me. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't got any. There's no big news. There's no big news on Arnie yet. There's no big news on Arnie yet, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there is no news on him still being in a job, which is a shame. But it looks like he's being given probably, I would say probably the Galatasaray game. I would say he's probably been given till the Galatasaray game. And I just want to show you this, okay? I just want to show you this because if you thought the Galatasaray game was hard, it just got a lot harder. It just got so much harder, that Galatasaray game. And I'll show you why. I will show you why the Galatasaray game has just become so much harder. Because the Galatasaray president has just guaranteed a 5 million bonus to the squad if they knock Liverpool out. Like it wasn't hard enough already. The Galatasaray owner has chucked 5 million euros on the table. Here you go, lads. Knock Liverpool out and you get paid big time. Like we needed that. We needed a bigger incentive to come to Anfield and get a draw. That's all they need to do, by the way. I just want to put that out there because people don't seem to be talking about the fact that all they need to do is get a draw at Anfield. And it's not been that difficult to get a draw at Anfield. Ask Burnley, ask Leeds, ask Tottenham. It's not been that difficult to get a draw at Anfield. So roll up, come to Anfield, pick up some points, knock us out of the competition. Because guess who else came to Anfield last year and got a draw and knocked us out of the Champions League? That was PSG. Actually, it wasn't a draw. They beat us. They beat us. But they drew the game and then won on penalties. But all they need is a draw. Honestly, wasting his money. Wasting his money. And you're not saying that sarcastically, as in he's wasting his money because we're going to win. He's wasting his money because they're going to win. Oh, my God. We've only won 8 league games at home. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right, just roll out the stats now because you're killing me. You're killing me, gang. You're killing me tonight. But guess who's going to be playing for Galatasaray next season? Who's playing for Galatasaray next season? Yeah, Mo Salah and Virgil. They're going to rock up at Galatasaray next season, aren't they? Do you like that? I thought that was a good one. Yeah, Mo and Verge in the Gala colours because they've been Premier League rejects. Remember? Yeah, it's been Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk's fault this season. Yeah, according to Talk Sport, Sky Sports, every sport, Redmond, Lewis, like every other fucker, every other shill. Yeah, it's been Virgil and Mo's fault. Yeah, it's been their fault. The reason why we haven't won anything this season, the reason why we've had a shit season It's all their fault. Was it their fault that we won the league last season? Yes, it was. It was their fault. I'm blaming Mo and Virgil for us winning the league last season. I am blaming Mo and Virgil for us winning the league last season. That's what I'm doing. They're taking all the blame, every bit of blame for us winning the league last season. It was Mo and Virgil's fault. Oh my God. Anyway, we might as well just go on the jokes. Anyone seen the resemblance? Is anyone seeing the resemblance? Yeah, 2026. I actually think 2025, but we can stick with 2026. I thought what was really interesting is Igor Tudor didn't even know who Arnie Slot was. That's how much of an unknown manager he is. That he didn't even know who he was, and he mistakenly spoke to one of the Spurs staff to shake his hand and congratulate him on the draw. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for giving us points at Anfield and saving my job. Oh no, you're not Arnie. You're not Arnie. You're not Arnie. You're Ten Hag. And I seriously think we need to look at Cody Gapco's dating history. I think we need to examine Cody's dating history because I think Cody might be bi. He likes a bit of slot. He likes a bit of slot, doesn't he? Look at him. Look at him. He likes a bit of slot. Look, he's telling Cody how good he is. Look, he's like, "Oh, Cody, wouldn't you love it if people looked at you like Slot looks at Cody?" Oh my God. Slap his head. Oh. And then you have to honestly ask the question, what the fuck are our players doing? Like, because they're not training and they're not bothering anything on the pitch, but they're having fun being celebrities at fashion shows and photo shoots and yeah, all that shit. Businessman, that's it. Businessman, that's it. Buying houses. That's Cody. Cody's blowing the gaffer. Oh man, you feel sick. You feel sick when you look at him. I mean, when I hear him, I want to rip my own ears off. Literally want to remove my own ears. And we also have to talk about how shit he's been. Like, he has been absolute bog water. Like, Hugo Ekitike has been toilet brush for the last 10 games. Like, seriously, like the last 10 games, he's been dog shit. He's been really bad. Like, really bad. And we need to have conversations about this because this really does need to be talked about in more detail. Like, how this even happens. We need to talk about how this even happens because I, for the life of me, cannot understand how this occurs in the 95th minute of a game. Like, please explain to me how this happens in the 95th minute of a game. Like, how do we not score a goal? Can somebody ask Ekitike? Can somebody ask Ekitike how we don't score a goal when you have 4 players on 2 players? And bear in mind, those 2 players for Tottenham are their C squad players. They're not even their bench players. Explain to me how that happens. I'm pretty sure the guy right at the back for Tottenham is a reserve player called Roswell, named after a UFO site. I'm pretty sure. And the other guy is called Danso, or it might not even be Danso. It might actually be the other kid who plays for Tottenham, who's never touched the green or the grass in a Premier League game before. Malusco or whatever his name is. Like, explain to me how Ekitike, Chiesa, Mo Salah, and Dominic Szoboszlai do not get a goal. Explain to me how that doesn't happen. Because that has been the story of our season. That's been the story of this season. This has happened way too many times because we have no plan. There's no coaching. There's no patterns. There's no attacking play. There is zero that is being done behind the scenes. Zero. If anything that's being done behind the scenes, it's probably fucking Lewis Mahoney, who got brought in to take over Aaron Briggs's job because he got sacked because he was a shit set piece coach. So they brought Lewis in, who's only like 27 or 28 years old, and went, here you go, mate. Here's your chance to be somebody. And guess what he's done? He's fucking won us games single-handedly with his set pieces. Because we've won 6 games this season because of set pieces. And most of them have been in 2026. Like, that's not a coincidence. That's having a coach that gives a fuck. But I have no idea. I have no idea what the others are doing. Like, there's no patterns of play. Like, give the ball to fucking Dominic Szoboszlai, for fuck's sake. Chip a ball over. Dom's clean through. Like, Mo's quite old, so he might get caught. But do you think Dom's getting caught by anybody? Like, Chiesa, he'll probably get caught. Ekitike's not very fast. Especially, and he's also not very clever either in that scenario. But that's a conversation that needs to be had. And then, I mean, we need to question this guy, because what are you doing there? Like, Dominic Szoboszlai is literally asking for the ball. Like, he looks like he's actually asking for the ball to be thrown to him, which is weird. But he's asking for the ball there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 defenders, all by the goal. And Ekitike doesn't find anybody, or the net, or the goalkeeper. Like, you have to question so much about this team. But it all goes back to one guy. It all goes back to one guy. It all goes back to one guy. And it's Arnie. Like, completely unexcusable, abject from Liverpool, the worst result of a horrible season. It may well be the case that this league no longer allows you to play good football. But ineffectiveness isn't compulsory too. How can Arnie Slot possibly make a case to stay this summer? All the journos are calling for his head now. All of them. All of them are calling for his head, because enough is enough. And look, I talked about this like extensively. Like, I talked about this extensively, and I'm going to bring up some tweets from people because I think it's relevant. The squad are playing awful. This squad is not awful. There's a big difference in the two. Someone needs to come in and do more than just extended gym sessions and stop 20 minutes on the grass. Klopp was guilty. Klopp was guilty of too much, but Slot is Raymond Vayman levels of rest. He's giving players way too much time off. The buck stops with one person, the only person who can fix it, but he can't fix it. Seen enough from last March to now to know This isn't working out long term, short term, or any term. Liverpool are lackadaisical. It all comes from the start stop training that occasionally happens in between flat whites and cappuccinos. Like the whole system is absolutely on its arse. Remember this: when Slot does eventually leave, players will either indirectly or via reports will comment on how the intensity is back in training, that they train more now again, and more importantly, enjoy training again. Do you want to know where the 3K ticket returns for this game? There is your answer. Mother's Day is no excuse. Otherwise, Boxing Day would. That's bollocks. Okay, ignore that. Sorry, ignore that. I don't know why I read that out. And the last thing, if several players misplace routine passes, then that suggests a wider issue than just individual errors. If the team has no consistent patterns of play, that raises questions about coaching tactical structure. If performance levels drop noticeably after 85 minutes, it points to preparation or conditioning. When players are poor across an entire squad, it points to more than just the player led issue. Unfortunately, it points to whoever is in charge of sorting it out. And I have no idea who is actually in charge of sorting anything out. Like Liverpool right now is a total basket case. It's a total basket case. And you have all the journos now talking about him. Given circumstances was as bad as anything, LFC have served up all the season. The sight of fans leaving in droves before the Spurs equaliser was damning. Tottenham didn't even score their goal, and the Liverpool fans were leaving. Like, Liverpool fans were leaving when we were winning. And Jermaine Pennant could not have said anything better. We dropped 25 points to Dross. We dropped 19 points to the bottom 8 teams. 19 points to the bottom 8 teams. And I will tell you exactly where we are in the league, points wise. Like, this is the most damning indictment on this manager and the coaches and the board at Liverpool FC. Like, ignore the players for a minute. Ignore the players for a minute. Because dropping this many points to the bottom 8 teams, it's unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. Like, Jurgen used to lose the odd game against a Bournemouth or a Palace. Like, he had his bogey teams. He just did. Like, every club has a bogey team. Every manager has a bogey team. What's fucking Arnie Slot's excuse? Like, every team that gets fucking promoted has a bogey team. Every team that's in a relegation, bogey team. Like, what? What are we talking about here? Like, Liverpool now have 49 points. Arsenal are on 70 points. Okay? 49, 59, 69. 68 points we would be on if we'd have not dropped any of those points against the bottom 8. We would be in a title challenge. That's all I can say. We would be in a title challenge. We would be 2 points behind Arsenal. And guess what? We would have a game in hand. The title will be in our hands. Why is this not being talked about? When I seen this was going to be my entire show. Like, I was going to do a breakdown of all of those games and talk in depth about those games alone, because that's all that needs to be talked about. Because if Liverpool had turned up for those games and been properly coached to win those matches, which are all winnable games, they're all winnable games. Like, I'm sorry, but we should never be getting beat by Leeds. We should never be drawing games against Leeds or Sunderland or Burnley or Tottenham when they've just been tonked by 6 other teams before us. And we shouldn't be losing to Palace and Nottingham Forest and Wolves. We shouldn't. If we'd have done the job just for those games, and you can talk about your Chelseas, your Man Uniteds, your Manchester Cities, you can talk about them till the cows come home. It's irrelevant. If we'd have done our fucking job on those matches alone, the title would be in our hands. It would be in our hands. It means that Liverpool have to win all our games. All we have to do is win our next game against Fulham and then match what Arsenal do. That's all we have to do. We don't even have to play Arsenal. We don't have to play Manchester City. All we have to do is match Arsenal. And the title is ours. Do you understand that? Do you understand how fucking simple it could have been? Because this league has been a fucking clusterfuck and nobody's really put up a fight. Like, it's not been a challenging league. Like, everybody's been able to take points off everybody and nobody's really ran away with it. And nobody's really looked that good. But fuck me. All we had to do was beat Palace, Forest, Sunderland, Leeds twice, Burnley, Wolves, and Tottenham. And Fulham. And guess what? 21. 21. But no. That is how fucking shit we've been. That's how shit we've been, folks. That is how shit we've been, folks. And I was there a long time ago, but Jesus Christ, like 1 point from Wolves and Tottenham. 1 point. 1 point from Wolves and Tottenham. And you're still in a job. Seriously. 1 point from Wolves and Tottenham. And you lost to Galatasaray away, by the way. In between that. And you're still in a job. Nah. Something seriously wrong. Seriously wrong at my club. Seriously wrong. And then you've got your future captain. You've got your future captain coming out and saying the fans should be angry. The fans should be angry. And he's urged Liverpool fans to stick with the team. And then he comes out and says, we should be lucky if we get Conference League. That's from your future captain, by the way. That's from your future captain. Just put that out there. That's from your future captain, yeah? That's from your future captain. We should be lucky if we get Conference League. I have no words to describe how fucking angry I am at all of this. But this guy's not let us down. Like, he can hold his head up high. He can. 5 direct free kicks scored from 6 attempts. You really need to ask the question, why wasn't Dom taking free kicks last season for a start? I will say that. Like, how did we just decide this season that Mo Salah was the best corner taker in the fucking world? Like, you have to ask that. Like, but this guy is being used as a fucking cog in a machine which doesn't work anymore, but he's still there. Like, he's like that old battery that you always find, and you put it in your remote control and it always works. And you're like, how is that battery still working? Like, I've used it so many times. Like, give it a little rub, give it a little shake, put it back in your phone, put it back in your mouse or your keyboard or your remote control, and it still works. And you're like, what? That's Dominic Szoboszlai. That's Dominic Szoboszlai. And guess what? Gravenberch gets a new contract. Not him. Gravenberch gets the new contract. Not Dom. We're not going to give Dom a new contract, are we? Why would we do that? We'll give Grav one because he's deserved one. Like Gravenberch has deserved a new contract for all the tackles he's pulled out of, for all the fucking ballerina fucking pirouettes he's done, for all the shit passes he's done. Let's give Grav a new contract. Let's give Grav the new contract, yeah? Because that's clever. And we need to talk about this, okay? We need to talk about this because I spoke about this on, I think it was Fozzie's show last night. And it was really interesting because it was really interesting because we're all trying to find a reason. Like there has to be a reason why. Like there has to be a reason why we've been so bad. Like it can't all just be Arnie. It can't all just be Arnie. It can't all just be what he's done. Like it can't be. Like it can't. You can't put every single bit of blame at the manager's door. You can't do that, can you? You can't do that at all. I'm sat there going, hang on a minute. What's been some of the excuses that we've given him this season? What's some of the excuses that we've given him this season? And it's like some of the excuses he's had this season from us, from the fans, by the way, not just himself. Like he's come up with enough excuses himself, but I'm talking about like our own fans. And it's like, oh well, you know, he hasn't had a right back, or he's been missing a midfield. He's been missing a striker, or he's had injuries here. Like he's had right backs missing. That's been a problem. Like we've not been able to field the correct team. I just want to show you this because I think this might be a sackable offence. Like, so let me just humour me for a second, yeah? Okay, so I'm just looking at my squad, yeah? I'm looking at my team when I come into the game, yeah? And I've got Tottenham at home, okay? Got Tottenham at home. Got Tottenham. Tottenham have got like 13 players injured, okay? So half their squad's basically injured. Well, most of their whole first team's injured. I've had problems with right back all season. I'm playing both my fucking right backs. I'm actually picking both my right backs in this game. But you know what? I'm not going to play them at right back. Why would I play my two recognised right backs at right back? Why would I do that? Like, I'm Arnie Slot. Like, I don't need to do that. I can be a hipster. I can be a bald fraud of a hipster that wants to be sacked like Ten Hag. That's what I want to do. I don't want to play my right backs in the right back position. Why would I want to do that? Like, why would I want to play Frimpong as a right back or Gomez? Like, why would I want to do that when I have Dominic Szoboszlai, who's our best midfielder in the team? Like, of course I want to take our best midfielder from the team and stick him in the right back position. Of course I'm going to do that. Like, that makes so much sense that I'm going to play Dominic Szoboszlai as a right back with two right backs around him. That's going to make so much sense. Like, obviously, I'm stupid. We're all stupid as fans. We're all stupid. We don't know anything about football. We don't know anything about football because I know, because I'm Arnie Slot and I'm always right. And I'm going to play a centre midfielder as a right back. And I'm going to have my recognised right back that I signed this season for 30 million. I'm going to play him as a right winger in front of a player that's not a right back. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the best player that's ever played for Liverpool. I'm going to drop him. Like, I'm going to drop the guy who scored 4 goals in the last 10 games. Like, that's the best form he's had all season. Like, that is the best form Mo's had all season for Liverpool. And I'm going to drop him. I'm going to drop him. I'm going to put him on the bench. Yeah. And I'm going to also, you know, this is why I'm Arnie Slot. This is why I'm the best manager in the world, and I'm not going to be sacked. And I'm also going to take the guy out of defence who wants a new contract to stay at the club, and he's leaving on a free transfer in 3 months' time. Yeah, him, Canate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop him. I'm going to drop him, and I'm going to play my other right back. So if I get 2 injuries to the 2 right backs that are on the pitch, then I have no more right backs. Because I'm Arnie Slot, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't care what you say. Like, I don't care if you turn around and say, oh, well, your midfielders can't run and your midfielders have been shit all season. And Andy Robinson can't play 3 games. And you played Virgil van Dijk for like 30 games solid this season, more than any other 35-year-old in Premier League history. Like, no Premier League defenders, no Premier League player at his age has played that much time on the pitch. Like, he hasn't missed a minute. He hasn't missed a minute. But what the fuck do I know? Like, what the fuck do I know? I don't know nothing about football. I don't know anything about football, but I'm Arnie Slot, and I know that I've had a problem with right backs all season because I haven't had any, and I've been using that excuse. And then when I've got 2, I'm still not going to play a right back. like, that's how good a manager I am. I know how good I am that I'm going to do that. So fuck you. Fuck you, Liverpool fans. Fuck you, anybody who judges me, because I know that Dominic Szoboszlai is a better right back than Jerome Frimpong and Joe Gomez. So fuck you. There you go. And also, I'm not going to blame Dominic Szoboszlai for not tracking Richarlison's run when he stood there free in the right back position in the 80th minute. Like, I'm not going to judge him for that because he's amazing and he's the best right back in the world and that's his future. Like, obviously, I'm not going to blame. There's no blame at all for Dominic Szoboszlai for not being in the right back position in the 80th minute for the game when they scored the equaliser. Because, well, you know, he doesn't need to do the right back role, does he? Doesn't need to play as right back. Fucking, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this shit. Aren't you tired? Aren't you? Doesn't it feel like we've literally done 2 seasons in 1 season? Oh yeah, and we had Ramsey on the bench as well, just to make it funny. Like, he's ever going to come on. Like, the only way Ramsey will come on is if every single Liverpool player got injured. And then he might even just bring on a sub goalkeeper to do the right back job. Just because he knows. It's Arnie Slot. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Like, don't judge him. Don't judge him. Can't judge him. Like, he won the league last season. Don't you understand? Like, listen to Red Men TV and Talk Sport and the Anfield Rap and Lawrence McKenna and listen to them. Listen to them. He won the league last season. You can't judge him. You can't judge him. You can't talk about these things. You're not allowed to talk about these things. You're not allowed to talk about these things now. Like, you're not allowed to talk about. Tottenham had Mickey van der Ven, Romero, Polinia, Basuma, Gallagher, Kulusevski, Madison, Kudus, Udogi, Bergval, Odebert, Bentaker, and Ben Davies. All missing. All missing. All missing out the squad. And they still deserve to beat us. Like, they still had 2 big chances. And Richarlison still missed 2 easy headers. Like, you can't talk bad about him. Because he won the league. They weren't booing him. They weren't booing you, Arnie. Don't worry about it, mate. I think and expect that it was aimed towards the team, which I can completely understand. It's not aimed towards me. No, it's not aimed towards me. I'm Arnie. Like, they're not booing me. Why would they boo me? I've got nothing to do with the team. And you're absolutely right, mate. You have got nothing to do with the team because I don't think you do anything. I don't think you do anything. I think you literally give them a football and go and have a kick around, lads. Go and have a kick around. Go and have a go. You know what? If you want to go on your private jet in the middle of the week and just fuck training off, just fuck it off. Like, why do we need to do that? If you want to fuck off and go and you want to go to a Balenciaga fashion show who are a very fucking dodgy fucking fashion label. Maybe you want to go and look at some of the things that they promote. Might be connected to some people that killed themselves. Conspiracy theory, though. Conspiracy theory. Maybe have a look at some of the things they sell. And yeah, we'll just leave it there. But if you want to go and be an icon for that scumbag company, then crack on, Ekatike. Because don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it because you don't need to score goals for us. You don't need to score any goals for us now. Like, we're fine. Like, we don't need you to score goals. What do we need you to score goals for? I've got Cody. I'm going to drop you anyway, and I'm going to play Cody. Don't worry about it. I'll play Cody up front, and look what happens. And they're not booing me. Of course they're not booing. Of course they're not booing you, Arnie. They're booing the team, and you don't manage them. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Arnie. Don't worry about it. If they booed you last season, you might take offense, but then don't worry about that because it was Johnny Heitinger that was probably fucking managing the team last season. So don't worry about it. You can go to Ibiza for a bit or Dubai. I know you can't go to Dubai because that's not a place you can go to right now. But you can maybe, I don't know, just go on holiday for a bit. Fuck off on holiday and don't come back. That's kind of what I want. Does anybody want that? Maybe go to Dubai and get fucking stranded there. Go and do that for a bit. And then we talk about training. Looks like somebody's being trained by professionals, maybe? What do you think? Think someone might have joined a club that might have their shit together? Like, Luis Diaz has turned into a monster. Luis Diaz has turned into a monster. Maybe fucking drinking fucking cappuccinos and fucking waffling around at Liverpool in your fucking sliders all day long. Maybe that's not what we need. Like, maybe this Dutch total football shite is what we don't need. Like, looks like Louis beefed up. Yeah. Everybody talks about we miss him. And we miss Luis Diaz. We miss him so much. I'm starting to miss Jurgen. I'm starting to miss the smile, the teeth. Starting to miss him. I'm starting to miss the professionalism. Starting to miss people giving a fuck. That's what I'm starting to miss. Like, Robbo doesn't give a shit anymore. Virgil doesn't look like he gives a shit anymore. They have all switched the fuck off. Whatever you're fucking selling, whatever channel you've got on, mate, nobody's subscribed to it anymore. The Arnie Slot penitentiary is fucking wide open and everyone's left. Everybody's left it. But there's one shining light. There's one shining light. And it's Rio. And that's only because Arnie hasn't fucking got his fucking claws into him yet. That's the only reason why. And wait till he does. He'll end up on the scrap heap like Curtis Jones. Wait till he does. He'll end up on the scrap heap like Curtis Jones and Chiesa and anybody else that questions his authority. That's what will happen. He will end up on the scrap heap. And he is a long way away from being the finished article. But my God, he was frightening. Pedro Porro was pooing his pants. Pedro Porro was plopping pebbles. And can you imagine if we had Rio on the pitch at this moment instead of Chiesa? But you took him off. Why did you take him off? Like, he's not fucking played all season. He doesn't need a rest. He's literally not played any football. He's literally played 0 football all season. And you took him off on the 70th minute. I don't even know why. Like, there is no particular reason why. Then you got Jamie Carragher coming out with nonsense. If there is one team you want to play now, it's Tottenham. Wrong. If there's only one team you want to play now, it's Liverpool. And he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. And I'm sat there now. And I am like, just get this guy in now. Just get this guy in. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me now. Just get him in. Like, just get him in. I need something new. I need something different. I need our players to give a fuck now. Please. Like, don't let Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk's and Alisson's final season at Liverpool be with Arnie in 2026, 2027. And for him to be sacked halfway through the season because they realise, oh, you know what? We've made a big mistake here. We backed him again. We gave him another fucking 500 million. And we realised, oh, he is shit. Get him in now. Let him get the players he wants. Give him the money. Let him sign who he wants. And watch us fucking cook. Watch us cook. And his agent has said he's received offers. He's received offers. There's no agreement with Liverpool. Hasn't said there isn't an offer. He hasn't said there isn't an offer. You have to read between the lines. He's not said there isn't an offer. He's just said he hasn't agreed. Just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there. And then we also have to talk about this because there are so many people that are banging on about this record. Shove your fucking record up your fucking arse. Because Arne Slot has taken over a Jurgen Klopp team. Jurgen Klopp took over a Brendan Rodgers team. And Rafa Benitez took over a Gerard Houllier team. There is a big fucking difference. There is a big, big difference. Jurgen Klopp had to rebuild the team. Rafa Benitez had to rebuild the team. Arne Slot didn't have to rebuild the team. He didn't have to rebuild the team. He came in and fucking turned the keys. Came in, turned the keys. What do you need to do? Oh, maybe put a bit of oil in it. Put a bit of oil in it. That's all he had to fucking do. Put a bit of fucking oil in it. Give it a little polish. Put a bit more air in the tyres. Fucking absolute fucking drivel. Absolute drivel, honestly. And then I'm sat there. Everybody, I was listening to Donny Sam's show with Coppish, and they're talking about interim managers. There's our fucking interim manager there. Can we do any fucking worse than him? Like, the guy's been to the World Cup. The guy's been to the World Cup with Wales and put up a decent fucking performance, by the way. And he got Wales to the World Cup, by the way. He's now our under-21s manager, and he's won 9 in the last 10 matches. Like, he's absolutely balling it with the under-21s. You don't think he could do a better job than the other fucking baldy? You don't think he could come in and give them a fucking rocket up their arses and gone, hang on a minute, lads. I've been to a fucking World Cup final with Wales. You will listen to me. I'm not an idiot. I'm not here for fucking shits and giggles. I'm not here for the fun. Like, my under-21s have been kicking ass. You lot have been a pile of shite. Get it together. Get out there and beat fucking Galatasaray. That's what he'd do. That is what he'd do. And I'm telling you what, I'm fucking sat there looking at it going, could we do any fucking worse than maybe fucking playing some of these lads? They're playing tonight. Could we do any worse than maybe fucking playing a couple of these lads? Like, do you think Jaden Dan's might fucking score a goal? Because fucking Cody's fucking got 1 in 11 games. Like, what about fucking Morrison? Morrison's just been called up to Ireland. Like, I'm just sat there going, can we do any worse? Can we literally do any worse than Rob Page till the end of the season and giving the fucking under-21s a fucking run out? Because Jurgen got them to win a Carabao Cup. What is the worst that could happen? Well, we get beat. Well, that's fucking happening anyway. And then we have this conversation around, well, it can't be any different than Jurgen. Well, it fucking is, mate. It is. Like, he has changed Liverpool. Liverpool were once synonymous for fast, frenzied football. Now the pace has dropped, and so is the excitement. It's just pointless possession that does nothing, and it's too slow. And that's how far it's dropped. It's dropped off a fucking cliff. Off a cliff. And that's from The Athletic, by the way. What else have I got for you? I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. That was all I had for you, and I thought I'd just bring this up again because that is what needs to be talked about. That is what needs to be talked about on every single channel over and over and over again. If we'd have beaten those teams, and they're not difficult teams to beat, they are not difficult teams to beat. In fact, let me give you some of the teams that have beaten those teams. Okay? Let me just line this up, all right? I'll line this up nicely. Wolves. Wolves have lost 20 Premier League games. 20. Okay? Wolves have lost 20 games this season. They conceded 52 goals. Who have Wolves lost to? Let's have a look. Let's just have a look who Wolves have lost to. Okay? This season, Wolves got beat 4-0 by Man City. They got beat 1-0 by Bournemouth. They got beat 3-2 by Everton. They got beat 1-0 by Newcastle. They got beat 3-1 by Leeds. They drew with Tottenham. They lost 2-0 to Sunderland. They lost 3-2 to Burnley. Wolves got beat 3-2 by Burnley, okay, at their ground. Sorry, at Wolves' ground. They got beat 4-3 by Chelsea. They got beat 3-0 by Fulham, 3-0 by Chelsea, 2-0 by Palace, 1-0 by Villa, 1-0 by Forest, 4-1 by Manchester United, 2-0 by Brentford, 2-1 by Liverpool. Do you remember that game? At home, at Anfield. We were shit. 2-0 by City, 2-0 by Bournemouth, 3-1 by Chelsea, 1-0 by Crystal Palace again. And then they beat Liverpool. That's what they did. And then they beat Liverpool. Okay. Let's have a look at Burnley. We drew to Burnley. How bad have Burnley been? How bad have Burnley been? 5-1 Manchester City, 2-0 Aston Villa, 2-0 Arsenal, 3-2 West Ham, 2-0 Chelsea, 3-1 Brentford, 1-0 Palace, 2-1 Newcastle, 3-2 Fulham, 3-1 Newcastle, 2-0 Brighton, 5-1, 3-0 Sunderland, 2-0 West Ham. So they've been beaten by West Ham twice and Sunderland twice, by the way. They got beat 2-1 by Mansfield Town. Yeah, just put that out there. They got beat 2-1 by Mansfield Town and they drew with Liverpool. And we only beat them at their ground by a Mo Salah penalty, by the way. Yeah. They got beat 4-3 by Brentford. They got beat 2-0 by Everton. That's Burnley. Let's have a look at Leeds. Actually, let's have a look at Forest, because Forest are fourth from bottom. So let's have a look at Forest. Forest have been 1-0 by Fulham, 2-1 by Man City, 2-0 by Everton, 3-1 by Villa. They got beat by Wrexham in the FA Cup. They got beat by Braga in the Europa League. They got beat 3-1 by Leeds. They got beat by us at Anfield, which was very, very lucky, and we all know that. They got beat by Fenerbahce 2-1. They got beat by Brighton 2-1. They got beat by Midtjylland 1-0. Yeah, Forest have been absolutely atrocious. Should we have a look at Leeds? Let's have a look at Leeds. Leeds 1-0 by Fulham, 2-1 by Tottenham, 2-0 by Burnley, 3-0 by Brighton, 3-1 by Forest, 3-2 by City, 4-3 by Newcastle, 4-0 by Arsenal, 1-0 by City, and 1-0 by Sunderland. Honestly, you sit there and you go, all right, we've been bad. Yeah, we've lost games. And we've lost like 2 Man City games. We've lost against Chelsea. We've lost against Manchester United. We've lost games. Okay. I can take losing games. You know, I can take losing games against those type of teams because it happens. But if you win those games in front of you, which we've dropped 19 points, and then Fulham, our next game, we go 1 point clear of Arsenal. We go 1 point clear of Arsenal. I don't know what more to say to you. I don't know what more to say. That's all you need to say is we got beaten by the worst teams. We've been beaten by the worst. We've been beaten by the teams that got promoted, and we got beaten by the teams that are going to get relegated. You get sacked. There's no grey area. There's no green shoots. There's no, oh, well, you know, it's because of this. No, you get sacked. Like, in the grand scheme of things, you don't sit there and go, oh, we were unlucky. No, we weren't unlucky. We weren't unlucky because we lost games in the 90th minute. We dropped points in the 90th minute. We dropped points in the last 10 minutes of games against Tottenham, Wolves, Leeds. We could have been beaten by Sunderland, by the way, if it wasn't for a fucking Chiesa clearance off the line in the 90th minute. And we also lost the Palace game in the 90th minute. So this isn't unlucky. This is shit. That's what it is. It's shit. It's called not hitting your targets and being a crap manager. And you are sacked for that. And I sit there and go, this has been a completely wasted season of an ungodly amount of money and another year of Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. That's what it is. Every time I look at Liverpool and we don't win a title, I feel sorry for Mo Salah, Virgil and Ali because they have always been there. They have always been there. And Jurgen Klopp and Arne Slot have let them down. They have let them down because Ali's been brilliant this season. He's been brilliant. He was brilliant in the last game against Tottenham. We'd have lost that game if it wasn't for Ali. Ali's been brilliant this season again, as he always is. Virgil van Dijk has had the worst season he's ever had in a Liverpool shirt, but he's still been decent. He's still been better than a lot of other defenders in the leagues. A lot. Mo Salah has had the worst season he's ever had in a Liverpool shirt. He's still got more GA than Saka, and everybody thinks Saka is the heir to Mo Salah. He's still got more GA than Morgan Rogers, than Foden, than Shirky, than all the other wingers Add all the other fucking wingers up. You throw as many wingers as you want at me. Mo Salah has still got more GA than all of them. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. And I sit there and go, it's going to be too late soon. If we keep on letting these guys down and not delivering on another league, it's going to be too late for them. And it could be Mo's last season. It probably is if Arnie stays. And I've no idea how he stays. Like, just sticking that in front of you is enough for the board to go, yeah, you're getting sacked, mate. Yeah, we're not keeping you. We've already interviewed. And that's the thing. That's the thing for me. Like, and you can harp on about sloth ball and all of these other things. You can say anything you want about all of it, but it's not having the drive, the mentality, the preparation, like not going into a game prepared to fight for your life, because all of those teams are fighting for their lives because they're all trying to stay in the Premier League. You're not trying to stay in the Premier League. You're trying to win it. And right now, you are mid-table. You're mid-table. Take out the 7 wins, the 5 Premier League wins at the start of the season, that 3 of them were not deserved. We're mid-table. And that's what we are with this guy. But you sit there and look at it and go, if we'd have just won those games and we beat Fulham, we're top of the league by 1 point. And 21 is in our grasp again. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I am out of here. You all take care. Good night.